How's it going, Hedge Fleet? It's your captain, Stormtali the Hedgewolf, and I can't thank you enough for passing 700 subscribers. That is insane! And yes, I know this is my first video since during 2019, and it's a bit late, but I wasn't expecting to upload this late either, so anyways, to celebrate the 700 milestone, I am doing two videos. The second one I'll be working on tomorrow, which is a reaction video to two versus fights I chose at random. One of them is a request, and the other one is one that I chose since it's basically fighting game themed. I will react to it. Now, to celebrate the 700th milestone for the first video, I will be talking about the potential DLC that will come after Persona 5's Joker for Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let's get right into this. Now, you're probably wondering who I want and wish to see for the DLC. I know Nintendo's choosing the DLC, but I will say what I want to say in terms of what I could see for the DLC, what I don't see for the DLC, and some oddballs that no one will ever see coming, because if you think about it, no one ever expected Joker to be the first DLC character. Hell, I sure as hell didn't. But yet that got me hyped and excited, because it's a better character than Piranha Plant. Now, you're probably wondering who I would like to see. The Dragon Quest character, Frederick, I don't know how his name's pronounced or spelled, but all I know, he is from Dragon Quest, and he is a Square rep. And I've been wanting another Square rep ever since Cloud came into the game. So, there you go. That is one of the characters I want to see. As well as other characters like Banjo-Kazooie, Shantae, and Raiden, and Leon, and Dante. And Doomguy, and Sub-Zero. Those are characters I definitely want to see. And I can hear you idiots raging, but Doomguy is gory! Sub-Zero's gory! Why have those guys in something like Smash? Well, let me tell you something, Mac. For one, you can easily tone down the gore and violence towards a character like Doomguy and Sub-Zero. Here's how, if you're wondering. Why would you think they were able to put a character like Kratos in a game like Soul Calibur, Broken Destiny, or PlayStation All-Stars? Or, need more proof? Why were they able to put a character like Sub-Zero into a game called Injustice 2? Exactly, they toned down the character but kept the core elements of the gameplay mechanics without it being so violent. So, a violent character could work. Plus, we already have a bunch of M-rated characters in the game anyways, so what's the point of saying no to it? Also, I know Shantae is a spirit, I know Raiden is a spirit, but you know what? They could easily pull a 180 and literally make them characters. In fact, remember back in Smash 4 when Mewtwo was originally a trophy? Yeah, they pulled a 180, made Mewtwo a DLC. That's how it worked. If Shantae doesn't make it in, then I completely understand. At least she's in the game somewhat as a spirit, but I still wish she was a character in the game. Plus, she makes a very good example of an indie game rep. Sad to say, it was a shame that we didn't get Shovel Knight in here, but then again, Shovel Knight's been in a lot of fighting games outside of Smash, so I understand his choice of making Shovel Knight an assist trophy. But there were so many characters, as I said plenty of times before I made this video, that could have been chosen for the post-release. But, enough of blabbering about the Piranha Plant debacle. As I said, say what you want about that Direct, but Piranha Plant is just the troll of the Direct, and he will be my punching bag when he comes out. And no, I don't hate the choice, I just think it was the dumbest choice. Anyways, now, let's move on to characters I don't think will get in. And we're going to be starting with the two idiots in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to state this now, Sans from Undertale and Steve from Minecraft will not be playable in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Boo! 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 No, fanboys, chill. Torches and pitchforks down. Let me get a word in before you start a riot, alright? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Minecraft. I don't hate Undertale. In fact, I think they're good games. However, the problem I have with Steve being in something like Smash is he's a pixel block dude, and you got all these other characters that are high quality models, excluding Game & Watch, because Game & Watch is supposed to be flat. And then you have this pixel block dude, and it just clashes outright with the model tone and everything. Plus, Minecraft is more towards building, not fighting. Sure, say what you want, but there is fighting in Minecraft, as some people will argue. But that fighting is not fighting game related. It's more towards survival, not fighting game based. So yeah, Minecraft's more about building. As I said, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Minecraft. I actually enjoy it. Take all this stuff I say, including the previous stuff I said, with a grain of salt. These are just my thoughts, and what I think could be DLC, and what I wish could be DLC. Take it with a grain of salt. Now, on to Sans. Sans is just a big giant meme. The only reason why people want him in, as I said, is a giant meme. Plus, he's not the main character of Undertale. He's just an NPC that you can turn bad guy and have no choice but to fight in the genocide route. Spoiler warning, if you've not played, yes, he's a bitch to beat, but he actually is a pain in the ass. I'm sorry for the swear words, but I'm trying to tone this down a bit. But you get the idea. If any Undertale rep were to make it into Smash Bros. Ultimate, it'd be Frisk/Kara. Why? Because they're the main protagonist and main antagonist. And it makes total sense. They could easily have a costume swap, like... It's simple, really. Pretty much, how Olimar and Alf do their thing, Robin, etc. Basically what some characters have their costume swap in the majority of the game. Now, with those two oddballs out of the way, it's time we move forward to the final phase of the discussion. Also note, Undertale reps have very, very slim chances of making it in, so don't count your hopes up. And also don't believe any leaks that you see on the internet. Now, on to the final phase. The oddball choices that I could picture totally. Rayman, Jago, Rash, Agumon, Bendy the Ink Demon. Now, these are some of the oddball choices that I would love to see. Now, out of curiosity, yes, these are the ones I would love to see because people won't expect them coming. However, say you're probably thinking, isn't Agumon an anime? Technically, let me prove you wrong on that. Agumon did not start off as an anime. In fact, Digimon itself started off as a digital pocket monster toy, which was the very first Digimon type video game. So technically, it was originally a video game before it started off as an anime. So, yeah, because Digimon's owned by Bandai, there's a big chance that Digimon could make it into Smash. Now, as for the others, Xbox and Nintendo are very open and collaborative. So there's a possibility we could possibly get something like Rash of the Battletoads or Jago from Killer Instinct, but the most likely one that I've seen at the beginning of this would be Banjo-Kazooie. Now, Rayman. He's been speculated a lot, he's been talked about a lot, he hasn't been in Smash at all, other than in spirit form and trophy form. But again, they could easily pull a 180, like I said with Shantae and Raiden, they could easily pull a 180 and literally make him a character. Now, how are their chances making it in? I honestly don't know. As for Bendy, Bendy's an interesting choice I thought of. When I was in the Discord group, I mentioned Bendy, and I'm like, would that rival the power of the Inklings? Who knows? But anyways, that's it for this discussion. Now, if you want to tell me what you think would make sense for Smash Brothers, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, go ahead and do that. I will appreciate it. And check out my social medias and follow me on my Discord server. Until then, this is your Captain Stormtali the Hedgewolf signing off. So good day, people.